Hello friends, welcome back to the Art Room with Mr. Eck. I don't know about you, but I go nuts for donuts. So we're going to be making some donuts today with our salt dough that I just made. So if you have not made your salt dough yet, please go back and watch the salt dough recipe video, and then you'll be ready for this project. So what we're going to do, it's pretty simple. You have to keep it pretty simple with salt dough because it doesn't stick and bond the same way that like clay does. But you can make some really cool stuff. So what we're going to do is I've got about a baseball-sized chunk of salt dough. I'm going to fold that in half and make two different smaller balls of clay. And that just means you can make two different donuts. So I'm going to, I'm going to switch to the overhead cam so you can get a better view of what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to make two different donuts here. Well, actually they're going to be the same donut, but once it's dry I can paint them however I want. So I'm going to gently press this. We don't want to press it flat like a cookie because donuts are definitely thicker than cookies. So I just want to get a little bit flat, kind of like a biscuit shape. Then I'm going to stick my finger gently in the middle and twist to make the hole for my donut. You can turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. You'll end up with your finger through the middle, and then just gently roll it around, press it. You want it to be as smooth as possible. And we have a nice looking donut. So then you put this on a piece of parchment paper or wax paper, and you can let that dry either on a windowsill for 3 to 7 days, or if you're in a bit more of a hurry, you can put it in the oven at 120 degrees for about 3 to 3.5 hours. This is pretty thick, so it might need to be a little longer than that. It just kind of depends on your oven. But that's what you can do, and so you can end up making two different donuts with this. And then once it's dry and cool to the touch, you can paint it with whatever paint you like. You could, it's going to be dough colored already, so that's nice, so you don't have to worry about coloring the bottom half of it, but you could give it pink icing with sprinkles. You could make a chocolate icing donut. Those are my favorite. Whatever you like. And then if you have even more salt dough, feel free to make like a whole dozen. That'd be pretty fun, right? Yeah, so just remember, these are not going to be like, I guess technically you could eat these, but I don't think they taste very good. They'd just be salty. So these are for looks. But man, having a bunch of these all painted different ways, and you could like put them in a box just for like display, that'd be super cool. And that's how you make a salt dough nut. And one thing I just thought of is as this is drying, you're going to want to keep opening this hole up because dough expands when it dries. And so especially if you're, you have to be careful if you're doing it in the oven. Maybe get a little spoon or something in there to open this up, or like a chopstick would work really good. But you got to keep opening that hole up because it will close up as the dough dries. So that's it for our donuts. I hope you have fun making your donuts and especially coloring them once they're dry. And I will see you guys next time at the donut shop.